Is your DJ controller's MIDI not working correctly? Imagine you're about to start your set and suddenly your DJ controller stops responding. It can be frustrating, but don't worry. Let's figure out what might be causing your MIDI issues and how to fix them. First, remember that MIDI stands for Musical Instrument Digital Interface. It allows your DJ controller to communicate with your computer and DJ software. If your controller's MIDI isn't working, it could be a connection problem or a software setting. Start by checking your connections. If you're using a USB cable, make sure it's plugged in securely. Try disconnecting and reconnecting it. If possible, switch to a different USB port or use a different cable. Sometimes long or low-quality cables can cause communication issues. If you're using traditional MIDI cables, ensure they are connected from the MIDI out port on your controller to the MIDI in port on your audio interface or mixer. Next, verify that your computer recognizes your controller. On Windows, go to Device Manager and see if your device appears under Sound, Video, and Game Controllers. On Mac, open the Audio MIDI Setup application. If your device isn't showing up, you might need to reinstall drivers or update your operating system. Some controllers are CLES compliant, meaning they don't need extra drivers, but others do. Check the manufacturer's website for the latest driver updates. Now, look into your DJ software settings. Open your digital audio workstation or DJ program and find the MIDI preferences. Make sure your controller is selected as an input device. Sometimes, you need to enable or assign MIDI channels manually. If your software has a MIDI monitor or test utility, use it to see if your controller is sending data. If no data appears, the problem is likely with the connection or driver. Restarting your computer can often fix minor glitches. It refreshes drivers and clears background processes that might interfere with MIDI signals. Also, avoid using USB hubs or extension cables, as they can weaken the signal. Connect directly to your computer whenever possible. If your controller still isn't sending MIDI signals correctly, try reinstalling the driver software. Follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. After reinstalling, restart your computer and test again. If you're on a Mac, reconfigure your MIDI setup by opening the Audio MIDI Setup app and creating a new configuration. This can help your system recognize your device properly. Testing your MIDI data with a utility program can help identify where the problem lies. If your controller is sending data but your software isn't responding, check your MIDI mapping and controller assignment within the software. Sometimes, MIDI conflicts occur if multiple devices are assigned to the same channels. Adjust the channels in your controller's settings or in your software to avoid overlaps. Remember, a properly working MIDI setup is key for controlling effects, beats, and other elements during your performance. By following these steps, you can troubleshoot and fix most MIDI communication issues. Always keep your software and drivers up to date, and double-check your connections before each gig. This way, you'll be ready to perform smoothly and confidently.